Hello everybody, it's Vinyl Rich here with Vinyl Finds 82. This is going to be an all 60s vinyl finds. But first I'm going to do a couple of things on this video that I don't normally do. And one of them is correct mistakes that I made in my previous video. In Vinyl Finds 81. I stated that this band here, Star Benders, was three females and one male. It's actually two females and two males. But that one male, he's a pretty guy. Ricks, in my last video I stated that the bass player and the guitar player both sing. And sometimes they sing together. Well, actually, I watched a live video of them on YouTube the other day, and the drummer sings too. So all three of them sing together. Great Oi, UK type punk band from France. And my last correction is this is Joni Mitchell, Court and Spark. This album is a lot better than I gave it credit for. It's the ones that came out after this that are a little more produced for me. Those are my three corrections. Now on to the record finds. I think I have 7 here. Most of them are new. The first 2 I'm going to show are used. This is The Happening, created by Fire and Ice Limited. This is a band, I think they played in a movie. And I don't remember what movie. And I think the producer of that movie liked the band so much he decided to make a record with them. It kind of comes off as an Exploito type record though. You know, where just the studio musician. So I don't really know the full story on this. I really like it though. The second song on side 1 though is kind of lame. It's kind of like a torch singer with his piano, and side 2 is pretty cool. But yeah, The Happening, 60s, goodness, all around. Deadwax 66 showed this, and he was playing it in the background, I believe, and it sounded a little more crazy on his video than it actually does on Capitol. Now this next used album I got here, fantastic album. I overuse the word fantastic, don't I? I have their first album. It's the Human Beings, Evolutions. Their first album I picked up last year, and I really liked side 1. Side 2 started off okay, but the end of side 2, the 3 or 4 songs at the end of side 2, pretty weak. This album is a way better album all the way through. A little more psych. It's got that one song, April 15th, that I was familiar with from a psych CD comp that I own. But yeah, this is a really good. It's got one kind of slow song, but it's a great garage psyche album. Human Beings, Evolutions, and this one also is on Capitol Records. So I don't know why I'm bothering to show you that. And as you can see, it has this free right here. I don't know, stamped out. So it was a promo. Now this next one is a used one. It's The Ones. Now I don't know much about this band. It's The Ones Volume 1. They're a garage type band. Some soulful singing in it. It's 2 singers, a bass player, guitar, and a drummer, which is a kind of an unusual lineup. They're out of Boston, and I really don't know much about this band. There isn't much online about them. Pretty cool. It's all covers, so that's probably why the band really never made it. But they're pretty cool. And if anybody knows anything about The Ones, fill me in. I couldn't find hardly anything out about them. There was one song, I believe, on YouTube, and I don't even know if that song is even on this album. It's a pretty good album, and the labels, it's like a 1950 style label almost, Ashwood House, really thick vinyl. Pretty cool cover band out of Boston. Now this next one here though is this is in a different atmosphere, different universe in that ones, and this is the Magic, is it, or Magic? Magic Enclosed, and this band is out of Detroit, I'm pretty sure, Michigan. This is a really good hard psych album. I dug it. It's also a reissue, and I recommend this one if you're into that harder acid guitar type stuff. Magic, yeah. I'm sure Deadwax 66 knows this one, since it's out of his stomping grounds, and it really plain labels on Gear Fab Records. In fact, I would be surprised if Deadwax 66 doesn't own that album. Now this one here is a band I know, but I haven't played this yet, and it might be the only one I haven't played. It's the Crossfires, Out of Control, surf band, out of LA, suburbs of LA. I think they might have been out of Hawthorne, from the South Bay kind of area. And it's got 2 members from the, maybe 3, maybe even more than that. Actually, I think this is basically the Turtles before they became the Turtles. And it's on Rhino Records. I haven't played this yet, but I'm looking forward to this. I have heard a song or two by Crossfires, instrumental songs. And this is the Rhino label. Now this next one is a record I was unaware of. And it's the Autumn Records story. I guess Autumn Records was an independent record label in the 60s out of San Francisco. And it's got some really good stuff on here. Bobby Freeman. You got Sly Stewart, who later became Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone. You got the Great Society, which was Grace Slick's band before she joined Jefferson Airplane. You got the Mojo Men, the Boo Brummels, the Charltons, the Mojo Men again, the Night Riders, the Vegetables, and the Tikis. This is really good. Cool 60s comp on Edsel Records. Not sure when this came out. I would think probably the 80s. I don't see right offhand. And another pretty basic label, Edsel Records. And it did come with this insert listing other products on Edsel Records. Now this last one I'm going to show is one that I don't know how many months ago I made an order on Bomp Records, and I wanted to keep the order under $100, and I think I ordered 6 albums, and that kept it under 100, or it might have been 5 albums at 80, something like that. And I wanted to pick this one up, but I figured it's not going to sell. Well, it sold out on Bomp Records. Last time I went to Bomp Records, I was going looking for this, and I could not find it. And a week or so later, I went back and still could not find it. So I had to buy this on eBay. It's early Lou Reed. Really cool record. I mean, I was unaware of most of these songs. And most of these songs are on YouTube. It starts out, I mean, this is basically a 60s, but there are a couple of songs on here that are from 1958. 2 songs from 1958 by the Jades. Apparently is a band that Lou Reed played guitar in, I think, or maybe bass and backup vocals. Then you got some songs from 1962 by Lewis Reed. Then you got then I guess Lou Reed became a songwriter for some record label. Merry-Go-Round Records? No, that's the name of the song. Found a job at Pickwick Records in Long Island. And he wrote a lot of songs, and there's the Primitives recorded his stuff, the Intimates, Donnie Byrne, and I think Lou Reed was one of the session musicians at that label, so he's on these. And these songs that he penned, he's got I've got a tiger in my tank, kind of a takeoff on the tiger in my tank ad by one of the gasoline companies back in the 60s. Then side 2 starts with a very early version of Heroin by Lou Reed. It's a demo. Pickwick didn't want to release it, and nobody else did. And it's a really good version. And it's really surprising that he had this song. He had it pretty much nailed before the formation of the Velvet Underground. Then you got some songs by the Roughnecks, the Beach Nuts, which are some surf songs. The Surfsiders, some more surf songs. And then All Night Workers. But yeah, it's really cool. All Lou Reed stuff before the Velvet Underground. And if you're a Lou Reed fan, I highly recommend it. It's got this really cool custom label on side A. And side B, it says, I thought it was a list of the songs, but it's not. It says, tall, dark-haired Lou, likes basketball, music, and naturally girls. He was a valuable participant on the track team. He is one of Freeport's great contributors to the recording world. As for the immediate future, Lou has no plans, but will take life as it comes. And that's it for all my recent vinyl finds. I said I'm going to do two things a little different. And I figured what I would do is, I'm kind of running out of space. So as I bring records in, I'm going to be getting rid of records. So I thought it would be kind of funny or interesting to show some of the records I'm getting rid of. I don't know if I'll do this all the time though. I have a feeling some people are going to like the records I'm getting rid of more than the records I'm buying. But this is what I'm getting rid of. Bad Company, Run with the Pack. I never listened to that. And Bad Company, Desolation Angels. Those are both going. I don't know what I'm going to get for them. I'll take them to Amoeba. Amoeba has double the credit coupons once in a while. It seems like twice a year. Not that I got some other ones I need to take. But anyways, take care, guys and gals. Have a great week. Baba booey. Baba booey. Baba booey.